This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Your prime time forecast for Thursday, August 21st, 2025, from Dr. Don's Weather. Lake Wedowie's 8th annual Take a Veteran Fishing Day coming up in just a few weeks on September 6th at Rice's Landing in Wedowee. Now, we need volunteers, so if you've got a boat and you would like to volunteer as a captain, or if you are a veteran or you know someone who is, maybe your next door neighbor's a veteran, and you want to do something nice for your neighbor, your veterans, get in touch with Ken Bearden and sign them up and take them fishing. It's real simple. Doesn't cost you a dime. 706-884-0494 is the number to call. 100% free to all veterans. Lunch is going to be provided for the veterans by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. They're going to be doing a $5 raffle, and the public is invited to come by and check out what's going on at weigh-in. So get in touch with Ken today. Be part of this year's Take a Veteran Fishing on beautiful Lake Wedowee in Randolph County, Alabama. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by the fine folks at Wadley. Over at the Wadley Town Hall, Miss Donna McKay and the Town Council, we appreciate all you fine folks over on the West Bank for supporting us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia, both personal and commercial. He's been doing this for 20 years. 256-831-7770 is the number to call for Jamie Dukas. Let's talk about some weather. Big thunderstorms in the afternoon. That pattern is going to continue for a couple of more days, and then, we got major changes on the way with your weather forecast. I'll get into the details in just a few moments. Today we're looking at just general scattered thunder across central and southern Alabama, all of Georgia, and up into the Carolinas and eastern Tennessee, as, again, those afternoon thunderstorms will pop, and some locations will get several, others will get zero. And if you get caught under some of these storms, the rainfall is going to be intense. You're going to have lots of dangerous lightning. You're going to have gusty wind. There could be some localized flooding. Again, that's going to happen today. It's going to happen again on Friday and probably again on Saturday. But then, big changes on the way. So for today, we're looking at another pretty warm day. I mean, we were not going to make it to heat criteria, but it's going to be hot. 90 degrees in Anniston, 91 in Tuscaloosa, 94 in Montgomery, and Eufaula tops out this afternoon at 91 degrees. In Georgia, 85 up here in the northeast Georgia mountains, 93 in Columbus, and Valdosta makes it to 94 this afternoon. Here's the big change that's on the way as we head towards Sunday and then into, you're really going to start feeling it on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week with the departure of Aaron and the high-pressure dome that's been controlling all the heat and humidity moving off. It's going to open the door for a cold front to move down from the north, and then low pressure is going to set up across the southeastern United States, and that is going to change our air situation. I mean, humidity is headed south. Temperatures will come down about 10 degrees for daytime highs and overnight lows, and it's going to be what we call false fall. It's going to feel like fall, y'all, but don't get too excited. It'll be nice for 2 or 3 days, and then we'll warm back up. I mean, it's August, and we've still got September to go. I mean, October's got to get here before we really start getting excited about the possibilities of fall. So keep that in mind. It's not going to last very long, but at least we're going to have a 2 or 3 day reprieve from all of the heat and afternoon thunderstorms, which will be a very, very welcome sight across Alabama and Georgia. You know, exactly what the temperatures are going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we can't tell you this far in advance, but we can say that it does look plausible that the temperatures may be, on average, about 10 degrees lower than what we have seen over the last, month or so. So we could be looking at daytime highs in the 80s, maybe 81, 82, overnight lows in the 60s, maybe 62, 63. You folks in the higher elevations, especially up here in northeast Georgia, we could be looking at some overnight lows in the upper 50s on Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night of next week, with daytime highs in the upper 70s. And then across East Alabama in the higher elevations like northeast Randolph County, hey, the same thing could apply for you too. We'll know more as we get a little bit closer, but with the drop in humidity, the afternoon thunderstorms, I think Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we have 0 chance of rain. That'll be welcome as well. We needed the rain, but we have had enough now. We can take a break for a few days from all of this thunder in the afternoon. All right, let's take a look at the tropics. Though Aaron has not directly affected the weather across the southeastern United States, indirectly Aaron has, with pushing that high-pressure dome out of the way and allowing that cold front to move into Alabama as Aaron now departs the east coast of the United States and heads back out to the northeast. So Aaron is at its closest pass to the United States at this hour, and now will begin to move away from the United States. At 5 a.m. this morning, the center of Aaron was at 34.2 north, 72.1 west, maximum sustained winds at around 105 miles per hour, moving to the north-northeast now at a pretty good clip at 17 miles per hour. And again, Aaron now will begin to move away from the U.S., and by Tuesday morning at 2 a.m. will be way out there in the North Atlantic in much colder seas and should fall apart shortly thereafter. So let's all wave goodbye to Aaron, and kudos to the National Hurricane Center. They've been forecasting this thing for 2 weeks, and they nailed the forecast. There were some anxious moments there 2 or 3 days ago. There was a little bit of a wobble further west than anticipated, but the Hurricane Center maintained their position. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This hurricane will not make landfall in the United States, and it did not. So good job, National Hurricane Center. Looking at the current conditions out there at the venue at 5 Points Farms in Northeast Chambers County, Alabama, 69 degrees. The wind is out of the southwest at 0 at this hour. Humidity is 94%. The barometric pressure, 29.87. Dew point 68. The high temperature yesterday was 89 degrees. We have partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies this morning. Sunrise at 6:10. Sunsets this evening at 7:22 p.m. And for today, we're talking about a mostly sunny day. You know how it works. As the day goes along, we start to get more and more clouds, and by 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon, we have those thunderstorms around. 88 will be the high, 87 in Ashland, 88 in Roanoke, 87 in Ashland, 88 down there at Miss Mary's house at Frog Eye, and Valley makes it to 90 degrees this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. For your Thursday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, 87 the high, down to 71 for your overnight low. We'll maintain that 40% chance of rain through about 9 or 10 p.m. this evening. Then as you get up Friday morning, some fog from the leftover moisture from the storms this afternoon, And then here comes that cold front. 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Friday. I think there's a decent chance that some of you will have to deal with some thunderstorms around kickoff on Friday night at some of the football venues across East Alabama and West Georgia. I don't think that everybody will deal with thunderstorms, but carry your poncho with you, and don't be shocked if you go into a lightning delay at some of the ball games on Friday night. 84 the high on Friday afternoon, down to 70 on Friday night. The rain chances will be dwindling as we get ball games underway, but right there at the beginning, we could have some problems. On Saturday, we're looking at a partly sunny day, afternoon showers and thunderstorms, 60% likely, 81. For Sunday, a 40% chance of showers, 83. And then look at what starts to happen on Monday. No chance of rain, sunny skies, 84. Tuesday, no chance of rain, sunny skies, 81. And then Wednesday is going to look even better. I think our high on Wednesday is going to be right around 80, maybe 79 in some of the cooler locations, with overnight lows right there at 60 degrees, maybe upper 50s. Early Wednesday and Thursday morning for some locations across East Alabama and West Georgia. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing a few showers offshore from Jacksonville, Florida, also to the west of Tampa and south of New Orleans. A few scattered showers across north Mississippi, right along that stalled front. And so that's where I think the focus of showers and thunderstorms will be as we get into the afternoon. And that front will slide a little bit further to the south down to around the I-20 corridor as we approach the 3 or 4 o'clock hour this afternoon. As you can see right now at this current hour, which is at 5:29 a.m. on your Thursday morning, there is no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia. Get those Thunder Buddy shirts and your What About shirts, and be sure you head over to our store and pick up some merchandise, so you'll be supporting us here on Dr. Don's Weather. And subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month. That helps us pay the bills here at Dr. Don's Weather. Have a fantastic Thursday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.